What's up, guys? We got Jeremy and Dwayne back to drop some last-minute nuggets. Super excited about some things we have going on and want to share that with every one of you guys. We have packed our bags. We are headed to LA, guys, and it's dumped 6 inches of snow on me today, so I couldn't be more excited to get down to the LA area and to enjoy some warm weather so I can be like Jeremy. But Jeremy, dude, there's lots of fun things that are happening right now, from door-to-door con in Canada to us hitting up LA, Atlanta, and Orlando in the next 3 days. But there's more stuff than that. Why don't you share us in on some of the good news?
Yeah, we've got so much coming. Everybody's hopping on right now. What's up, Savannah? Deanna's on here. Oh, we got Courtney. Hey, so really cool. We're collaborating with realtors all over the United States. We've got some big events coming. Can't release them now, but we've got some big ones coming. We are coming to Calgary, Canada. So all the Canadians that are on here, we're super excited to meet you. We're coming in April. So save the date. We're going to do a mastermind, big sales conference up there. We've got our 3 events next week. We've got AI role play coming. We've got our 147 training manual coming. In the next 3 months, we'll have so much training available for everyone that there's no reason you guys can't go put $100K in your bank account.
Dude, our new book will be out by the end of February, I'm hoping.
Our new book. Yeah, we're writing a book. It's How to Get Now Business. So that'll be really cool. That'll be our 2nd book. Dwayne just released his, and we're going to bring that to the event. So if you're coming to LA, coming to Atlanta, or coming to Orlando, we'll have a bunch of copies of those.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, guys. The new book, Jeremy and I are dumping a ton of value in there to help people just figure out how to get business now. Quit sitting on the fence. I mean, there's countless people in our program. I'm going to throw William out there again. He went out and knocked and picked up 3 listings in 2 days. I personally have put over 10 under contract in a week. There's no reason why people can't get now business immediately. So super jacked to share that with you. Alex is posting here, just knocked and found some possible probate opportunities by asking, do you know anybody in the neighborhood that can sell?
Let's go.
Which I learned from your YouTube. Alex, well done, dude. Excited to hear that you're implementing and plugging things down. So well done. Well done.
Super cool. And we've got a lot of people that watch our YouTube content. Guys, the real estate industry is really weird. In order to get content, you have to sign up for people's stuff. Like if you ask them a question, they won't even answer it. They want you to sign up for their stuff. Dwayne and I are open books. We want you to go apply. We've got so many premiums. We've got all of our books coming out. We're coming to your town to train you for free. We've got all the YouTube stuff. You just have to listen, apply, execute, and go put money in your account. And then if we're a good fit, we've got so many programs that we can help put gas on your fire so you can go put more money in your bank account. But that's really cool.
One thing to help us, guys, we're having you comment. And then we come into YouTube. We had you comment on YouTube because honestly, it helps our algorithms. Let's just call a spade. But once you comment whatever we're sending you, whether it's the vision board, or the yearly planning, or it's the listing presentation, or there's countless freemiums we're throwing at you guys. We text you, and I text you, hey, text me your name and email address, and give you my phone number. It's all over YouTube, you guys. My phone number, Jeremy's phone number, it is everywhere on social media. Just text us. Then I can drag and drop all of our content, and you'll have it in 2 minutes. I have a couple of people that have asked me for 7 things, but they won't respond to me. Guys, you got to respond if you want this free stuff. We're happy to give it to you. It's not like we're going to spam you to death. Literally, it's just to be able to keep our algorithms. We can post all this stuff for free and put it all over, but we want to send it out individually to those people that are earnest seekers of growing their business. So please help us help you by posting some of the stuff.
Yep, 100%. I mean, guys, what's up, Billy? Welcome, Julia, Peter. Thanks for hopping on, Eric. Yeah, we've got 12 different freemium packets on business planning, vision boards, schedules, how to present value to your clients, mindset, book club stuff that's completely free. When you guys comment on here, just shoot us a text. We got our number all over the place. Let us help you. But again, like Dwayne said, just be an earnest seeker. And that's why we wanted to hop on today. Before Dwayne and I get on the plane, start flying to LA, Atlanta, and Orlando these next couple of days, we wanted to talk to you about what we're talking about at these seminars in case you guys can't come. We're not going to go through the whole thing, but we want to at least let you know why we're doing this event. And this topic, the issue that we're going to highlight is the main reason why Dwayne and I are doing everything. It's literally the holy cause that we have for why we're building this. So we just wanted to take a couple minutes and go through this. If you guys have any questions, or if you want to hop on for the next 15, 20 minutes while we're on here, hop on, ask us any questions. Let us help you. You don't need to go 2, 3, 4, 5 days, weeks, months without closing business because you don't have a mentor or help. Let us help you. So let's go through these.
Well, and one thing to chat, you guys, next Monday, we are going to go live. We go live every Monday at 11 o'clock. We're going to go live in LA, and you're going to see a packed audience. You're going to be able to listen to a little bit of our presentation as Jeremy and I go and actually go through each one of these slides. We're going to go in depth. It's a 4-hour training. And if you want us to come to your area, let us know. I mean, we've got 105 people booked in LA for a seminar. If you want us to come, we've told you this before, we just need enough comments of your city, your state, and we'll make it happen. So let's scroll through these. Jared, here's probably the biggest one that we need to talk about. This is why we are doing this. There is not enough real estate training out there, period. 74% of all realtors sold zero. You guys get that? 0 homes in 2024. 2% sold 11 to 20, and 0.14%, less than 1%, guys, sold 45 or more. That is ridiculous. I tell everybody, and Jeremy laughs every time I say this, but a blind squirrel could find that nut and be able to sell 48 homes. I mean, that's literally finding someone that'll buy and sell with you twice a month. That's 48. Can you guys really not find 2 people a month? Are we just really that bad? Or are we just not working? We're going to help you all through all of that. Jerry, you want to highlight some of these people we've trained?
Yeah. What's cool about this list is these are realtors all over the United States and even up in Canada that we're helping that are closing a lot of deals. And they're doing it through the 5 things we're going to talk about at this seminar. So we've got Cameron Ure, who Dwayne trained, that's in Utah. How much did he do his first year being trained by you?
About 15 mil.
So he did 15 mil. Sod in New York on the bottom. He had 10, almost 11 under contract at one time a couple months ago. Billy in Alabama. He is, I think, the number 2 agent by volume in Alabama right now. He tried to go part-time in multiple programs, couldn't. And then within 3 months of being in our program, he went full-time, and now he's killing it. And so all these agents all over here, Indiana, William, he sold 57 homes last year, came into our program, was super humble, got a scooter, went door to door, learned marketing, learned time efficiency, got a whiteboard, listened to us to a T. And now he's going to grow his office out there. So all these agents that came in, and there were 5 things that we taught them that got really good at it really fast, and they blew up. And what's cool is, look, it's all over the United States and Canada. It's not just one market that this works in. It's everywhere. It's the same 5 principles, no matter what your market is.
Well, look at, you take Rachel in California. Rachel is a newer agent, and she joined our program. In fact, she's a brand new agent. This is her rookie year. On the call last week, and she's going to be in LA with us, super excited to see. But on the call last week, I always ask this, what were your wins for the week and what were your struggles? And she raises her hand on the struggles, like, okay, Rachel, what do you got? And she goes, I've got too much business. I do not know how to handle what I'm bringing in, and how do I collaborate, and how do I efficiency and still be able to take care of everybody. And that is the problem that you're going to find. We've heard that more than once. Sod had his, before Sod's up in New York, he had 3 under contract, was his most he's ever had under contract. And now he got to a point where he can now say, I had 11 under contract because we helped him to get there. I mean, almost 4 times his largest amount of under contracts at one time. And it's just following the systems, you guys.
Well, Sahil up in Canada, he had he closed 20, 25 deals last year. First year, he was coming from the car industry. He had been there for about 8 years, came over, joined our program about halfway through the year. You got George out in Florida. He had 21 listings at one point. And so how do you manage all that? How do you go and have 21 listings and make sure they close? And we were on a training a couple months ago, And Dwayne gave some instruction on how to encourage your clients to drop the price. So George took that training and got all of his clients to drop the price aggressively. And then they all went under contract. And then you got in the top right corner, you got Jeffrey. Jeffrey was all over the place when he first joined our program 2 years ago, doing maybe 12 homes, no morning routine, not reading, not role playing, no nightly routine, no VAs, no secretary, nothing. And then now he's doing 30, 35, 40 plus a year from learning how to door knock, manage his time, leverage his time, also create more energy through his morning routine, nightly routine. Remember when he first joined, he was going to the gym for 5 hours a day. we couldn't get him to prospect as much as he needed to. And then he fixed it. And then now he just was cruising. But again, it comes down to 5 principles if you can get really, really good at it. And that's why we're going to talk about that in this seminar, because anybody, no matter what market you're in, you go learn these 5 things and you can go close a lot of business.
It's funny. We're getting a lot of comments coming through. We want you in DC, Virginia, Seattle, Portland. Guys, any place you can get a group of agents together, if you can put 50 people in a room, we'll do it for free. You just got to put 50 butts in seats and we will get up there. Check this out, Jeremy. I seriously went to try door knocking today for the very first time, all because of you guys. But to be honest, when I went, I was overwhelmed with fear and I didn't expect that. I knocked on the first. This is awesome. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. And you're probably a great big burly man. And you're like, oh my gosh, this was scary. Guys, it's hard. But that's why people make so much money. Because if you can get over that and get face to face with your people, it is something that will provide a living for you that is better than anything else out there.
Well, so, what's really cool if you go back to the list, William, who's in Indiana, he did 57 deals last year as a rookie. And when he first started, he was scared out of his mind. He was getting blasted on Facebook page after Facebook page. This guy's a creeper. This guy's doing this. And then he just blitzed through it with our coaching and in the community because he had support from those that were in our coaching program. He blitzed through it, popped out the other end, and did 57 deals. So like Dwayne said, if you can get through that initial barrier of fear by pure consistency, you come out the other end and holy crap, you'll kill it.
And we'll teach you everything you need to know. You guys, it's not like we're saying, hey, scare tactics, dude, join us, and then we're going to cut you off. We're going to teach you every step because remember, the goal with Jeremy and I is not to have you come in and just be okay. We want you in that top 0.14%. And I'm going to tease you. If you're not hitting 45 homes plus, I'm going to tease you because I expect someone to put someone under contract every week. Anybody that's in our coaching programs or on our teams, and guys, we're adding people like crazy. We added 7 this last week in multiple states. So if you're wanting to join our team, we are blowing up. You guys can get in our downline and make a lot of money because things are taking off. But bottom line is every week I'm saying you've got to put somebody under contract. What happened? Why didn't you get someone under contract? It is not that hard, you guys. It is not that hard. So if you guys can jump in with us, go head on and do what we tell you to do, you will never worry about income again, ever. So that's just a cold hard truth and a promise. Jeremy and I have seen this so much, and I can give you testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. The people that have jumped into our program and done what we told them to do are killing it. And we're talking $15, $20 million in real estate a year at this point.
Well, and that's where this past year, by working with a lot of you on YouTube, taking thousands of calls of realtors, training, organizing our courses, building our training manuals and books, we've realized that everything we're doing to help these realtors crush it, it comes down to 5 things. If you can get really good at these 5 things, doesn't matter your market, doesn't matter your skill set, you will go and just take off. Oh, what's up, Zach?
Zach's in our role play group. It's awesome to see you on here, Zach. My time I have to prospect is ideally while kids are in school. I understand the better time is dusk. Is it worth going out during business hours. I'm going to tell you right now, Zach, you're going to have to work harder, but you're going to get deals in the middle of the day. You're going to get deals in the morning. You're going to get shift workers. You're going to get moms that are home with kids. You're going to get single moms. You're going to get teachers. You're going to get tons of people. Get out there and knock doors. I don't want any excuses from anybody as a reason why they can't get out. You will find people home nonstop. You can schedule appointments. There's no excuses at all of why you can't get out and knock doors. Zach, it's not the best time, brother. It's not. But if that's the only time you got, go make hay while the sun's shining. Go do it. Go kill it.
Well, I remember when I was knocking in alarms before I got into real estate, and real estate was the same thing. I would knock from 1:30 to 9:30 p.m. And I knew from 1:30 to 4, I was going to find the older couples, the shift, the people that are changing shifts, the teachers that are randomly home on a day off. So like your contacts will be really low and you are going to have to work a lot harder, but the demographic that you're looking for is just different. And then when it becomes 4 to 7, everything shifts. And then 7 to 9, everything shifts. So your demographics are a little different. You're just going to have to be more aggressive and more deliberate with your time.
Absolutely. Guys, so what are we training on? What is it that's working? Here's what we're going to touch on at these conferences. We're going to talk about how sales transfer energy. And wait a minute. Whoa. Most people think real estate isn't a sales industry. Jeremy, you're going to teach on sales and energy transfer? What?
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. So many people think that realtors aren't salespeople. And that's one of the main issues in this industry. If you can realize that realtors are salespeople, that we're trying to help people because they want to be helped and serviced, and you understand that the right sales skills that you need, then you'll crush it. So that's the number one thing that we'll train on. And I'm excited to go through all the different activities we have for y'all.
Jared, look at this scarcity mindset right here. Alex says, I want y'all to come out and I can get 50 plus people to show up, but I don't want y'all to train my teaching my competition. Guys, brother, Jeremy and I have knocked. When we were knocking in the alarm industry, there were thousands of people. In fact, I have to say this. We went out, we did a mastermind here in Utah. And we went out and sold pizza. And we did it for a charity. We're going to go to Peru and do a big charity project. But we went and sold these $10 pizza gift cards. And Jeremy's such a bad A that the sucker has people go out in front of him to prove one point. He went and let a bunch of our guys go try to knock on the door and sell the gift cards, $10 gift cards. Guys, just so you know, we brought in like $600 on 21 $10 gift cards.
Yep.
Insane. But Jeremy went and knocked on the doors 10 minutes after they had been approached by somebody else and was selling behind our agents. So Alex, you're never going to have anybody we train at that seminar even touch your market. In fact, most people aren't going to do it even no matter what we teach them.
100%.
But even if they do, they're going to forget about them because they don't get enough door-to-door real estate agents coming through, and we'll teach you how to be way sharper by the end of the day. So don't you stress about that. Jeremy, what's your comments on that?
Yeah, it was funny when we were selling pizza door to door, a couple of the realtors went, I waited back, and then I went behind him, and we had this guy, we went up to his house and he was washing his car and he's like, no, like your buddy just came by and another guy came by. I was like, look, dude, I totally get it. I usually let the amateurs come first. What do you guys want? And I turned the attention to, I love the license plate. So I diverted his attention, went through a couple of things, and he's like, no, I'm good. I don't want to donate. And I was like, cool, totally get it. Would you be opposed or against helping the kids in Peru for like $20? And he's like, I like that line. That was a good line. I'll go get $20. And so he went back and got $20. And again, like that's not dirty sales tactics. That's not used car salesman's tactics. That's a skill set that's allowing the customer to think in the right mindset to then donate towards the cause, something that everybody wants to do. So what sales skills, what energy do you need to get more people to act?
Well, he didn't take a pizza gift card. He literally just donated because Jeremy brought him around and brought his mindset to understand what we were doing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So transfer energy. We're also going to talk about operating like a CEO, teaching you how to run a business. Too many of you guys are in a brokerage that has zero drive for you to be anywhere different. They don't care if you die there as long as you're giving them $18,000, $20,000 a year. We want to have you start looking at this business like you're running your business. Anybody that's ever talked to me about joining our team or joining our coaching program, that you're going to find the only thing I want you to do is be successful. So Jeremy and I can go out and recruit a team underneath you and get you running a business and organization. That's what we want. And you've probably never heard that from your broker. If you have, kudos, but I've never heard one person ever say that, because most brokers don't want to give you the secret sauce. They want you just to float by long enough so you stay there and feel like you have to be there. They want to create a really good environment and give you food and make good camaraderie, so you're there for life, but you don't become a CEO and compete against them. And that's really what you should be looking at. So Jeremy and I is going to walk you through all the things that it takes to run your business like a CEO. And we'll go deep into detail so that you guys can see how to take those next steps and how to blow it up.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like, if you go back 2 slides, Dwayne, to the problem in the industry, if Dwayne was wrong, then that number would be different. Like, the stats don't lie. And the stats are saying that brokerages don't care. They want you to sell 2 or 3 homes a year, because then they just collect a monthly fee and they collect, 3 or 4 deals off of family and friends. They know every realtor they bring in is going to have 2 or 3 family friends that get a deal. We have a realtor that was working with us. He wasn't working, not doing any deals. He had a family and friends come in, made 50 grand. That brokerage is like, woohoo! Like, I get that money for free. And now I'm not going to train that realtor ever again. And that's just what happens. It happens all the time. And so again, like, that's why if you go back to the other slides, Dwayne, that's why operating your business like a CEO, being a hunter, like someone that's aggressively going to get business and taking that ownership, will completely change your career.
Next, we're going to dive into prospecting door to door. We're going to teach you where to knock, when to knock, how to knock, and then we are going to dive into your pitch. And guys, this is the fun part. I pull people up, we role play, I record it, we play it back on a speaker, we diagnose it, we help them understand what questions they ask, what they did well, what they can improve on. And not only that, something new that's out, and we're going to pilot it in LA on Monday, is we got AI, baby. So I'm programming this to work through AI with all the objections, what questions to ask. And guys, right now, I'm even failing my own AI at 79%, which is awesome. I love it. So we're picking up these parameters to where you guys can make it to where I'm crazy hard with you at home, and you can do it nonstop. And then once you get on doors, it's going to be a cakewalk, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we're going to teach you everything door to door. And then we're going to dive into investors. Jeremy, tell this group what we've done with investors, what you've seen over the last year, just in your own business, with just effectively working investors.
Yeah, I have helped a lot of investors. I live in a market that is second home, nightly rental heavy. And so I've worked with a lot of investors, but I've never done it. Oh, what's up, Chris? Chris just joined. We've got Cole, who just joined our program. He's just slaying it. What's up, Brandon? But yeah, I'd never really leveraged them really hard like Dwayne has. And so about a year ago, when Dwayne and I started working together, my time started going towards coaching and building this program with Dwayne. And I needed to make sure that my income still stayed up. And so I leveraged more of the past repeat and referral. And I think every deal I did last year was past repeat referral. I didn't go prospect, I think, for more than 10 minutes. And it was just because I had that massive base, knew how to leverage it like Dwayne, and then they just kept coming. The other day, Dwayne was like, man, we got to do more personal business. And I was like, okay, let me send out an email. Within 20 minutes, I've got 3 buyer broker agreements signed, ready to roll. So you just have to know how to work with investors properly from someone that does it a lot like Dwayne, and you guys will go close more business. And we have another strategy that worked really well that we'll talk about at the seminars, how you guys can literally go get 1,000 investor leads for free within a week or 2 of knocking.
It is insane. It's insane. And some of you guys are already figuring that out. Scare tactics, or who was it that went and knocked those doors and found some fix and flips just right off? What was it? Yeah,
we've got
right there, Alex.
Yep, Alex. We've got someone that commented on here, Chris. He's an agent here in Southern Utah. Him and I know each other pretty well. He just moved down here to my market. He knows Paige Steckling really well, who we're partnered with. And he just put a deal under contract. And he's like, hey, I've got a neighborhood in Hurricane a house I just put under contract. We need to go knock together. Guys, if you want us to come knock with you, we love it. We'll come knock with you. And we've got, if you're in Utah, we've got 2 groups, one in Utah County, Salt Lake City area. They knock together once a month. We've got a stud that leads that group. And then we've got a group down here in Southern Utah that knocks once a month. And then now as we start building these seminars, we're going to have the 4-hour training, and then we're going to bring out one of our studs, and they're going to go knock with you for 2-3 hours afterwards. So we want to help you. Like Dwayne said, put 50 realtors in a room. We'll fly out there. We'll bring one of our leaders. They'll come knock with you. We'll give you everything you need to go close more deals. Tell me one other brokerage or coaching program that will do that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Who else is giving this kind of value out to their people? It's insane, you guys, what we want. It's because we don't want your money. We want your success. We want to build underneath you. That's all we're shooting for. True leadership pulls everybody to the top. You hear me say that all the time. I always talk about the high tides and the boats, but then I screwed up. So we're not going to go there today because it's too late in the afternoon. But guys, last one we're going to talk about social media. Social media is huge. Jeremy is a beast at this. Between the two of us, when we first got into this and started going, Saad, brother, welcome. When we first got into this, we knew nothing about social media. In fact, Jeremy still teases me because I don't know how to run Instagram. But we have spent, oh goodness, what, $30,000, $40,000 in developing skills with social media to the point we're leveraging it really, really well now for people to be able to get a ton of business off of their social media pages, running ads, targeted different things. We're going to teach a ton of stuff about social media. And we've got some groups. If you guys don't follow Paige Steckling, you should. She's making millions a year off social media. You're also able to tap into that group. Red Suit Realtor, if you're not following them, you need to go check out Red Suit. He does tons of fix and flips. But guys, we have a network that is expanding and being able to offer so much value back to you guys. You're crazy not to try to get one of these seminars or get enough people, Alex, so that we can come up there and meet with you guys in person.
Yep. Yeah. And here's the thing, right? We want, like, Dwayne, if you go back a couple of slides, the whole goal of this is to fix the issue in the real estate industry. There's so many realtors that are failing. And that just goes to show that the training is horrendous and people don't want to train. All the top dogs want to stay top dogs. They don't want to turn around and now go help the people behind them. Not Dwayne and I. We're in a position where we want to come help you. We want to turn around, put the brake on our business so we can go help you guys grow. And if you go to the other slide, Dwayne and I talked about this with all the people we've helped. But look at all these people from all over the US and Canada that we've helped. We probably could have put another 40 people on here with all sorts of crazy examples. We could have put people on here that got 3 deals within the first 10 days of being in our program. We could have put someone else on there that had a listing that was sitting for 4 months, joined our program within 24 hours, a piece of advice that I gave them, it went under contract. And so there's so many different pieces of advice. And that's why, Dwayne, if you go to the first slide, that's why the entire focus of all of our seminars this year is going to be, how do we put 100K in your pocket in 90 days? You do that by the 5 things we're going to talk about. If you can get really good at those, then you should be able to go put this in your bank account.
We've got over 40 people right now in our coaching program that are thriving. We hand selected 8 just to throw up there, but we've got a ton of people that would give you crazy recommends and referrals if anybody is interested in hearing from them directly.
Yep. Yeah, I actually had a guy, someone from YouTube was like, hey, can you send me a list of like 20 people at random? And let me just call and ask them their pros and cons of all your stuff. And I said, sure. And so I sent him a list and he called him. He's like, well, no one really had anything bad to say. I guess I'll join. And then he joined and now he's crushing it. So yeah, if you guys ever have any questions, let us know. But we're super excited to see you guys. LA on Monday. We'll have 100+ people that have signed up. We're hitting Atlanta or going to Red Eye out to Atlanta and then Orlando. And then we've got a ton of places already lined up for the rest of the year, going to Canada in April. So if you're up in the Calgary area, reach out to us. We'll get you details for that. We just want to help. So like Dwayne said, if you can put 50 people in a room and you want us to come out and knock with you, we'll do it in a heartbeat.
Awesome, guys. We're not going to go too long on this. One thing we want to touch on for all my Canadians, door-to-door con is coming to Canada. We had it here in Utah. A lot of you guys flew out for it. There is a Golden Door Award for real estate. And so you can earn that award and get up on stage by hitting 10 million in production. So it's not that's an easy task. So guys, I'm going to be speaking at Door-to-Door Con this year and talking about real estate door-to-door, why. Make sure you make it. There's a ton of good stuff that's going to be happening there. But if you want information on that and a discounted link, I'm going to tell you to put this in the text thread. Now, remember the rule. If you write in there door-to-door con, and that's what I want you to comment, you have to respond when I send you my phone number so I can text you the link. And you will save a bunch of money by getting that door-to-door con link up in Canada. And then if you want to know about a mastermind, Jeremy and I are going to hold a mastermind up there. We will spend multiple days with you. It's when we do it here in Utah, it's 6 to 8 hours of training a day. And we get deep in the weeds with you. We provide your housing. We provide food. So if you're coming in from anywhere in Canada, in Calgary, you'd have a place to stay. You'd have food. You have your entrance into Door-to-Door Con. And we cover all of that for you as part of the mastermind. And then you're going to get to hang out with Jeremy and I nonstop and pick our brains and have us blow up your business. So if you want information on Mastermind, make sure you type in Mastermind Canada. Mastermind Canada's comment, and then you have to follow up with me when we text you. And then secondly, if you want details on Door-to-Door Con and discounted tickets up in Canada, I got the hook up because I'm a speaker. I can help you out with that. Jeremy, last things. It's 30 minutes. We got to get you on your road to get your flight. What else do we need to cover with these guys?
Yeah, anyone that's going to watch this down the road or anyone that's on right now, let's give you a free packet, okay? Dwayne and I build these freemiums all the time. We just think about, hey, what would help people go close more deals? We build the content, and sometimes I put too much in there, and Dwayne has to stop me because a lot of it is so jam-packed that I bet a lot of your brokerages aren't even teaching this. So anyways, one that I want to give you is best books to read for sales skills. And it's 2 parts. The first part has a massive list for how to go create energy, because sales is a transfer of energy, how to go fix yourself, and then best books for skills like tactics. So comment below sales book or shoot me a text if you already have our number. Just make sure you write it on the YouTube video, and then we'll get that out to you. There's so much information out there. Don't just blindly go follow whoever. Look at those that have had a lot of success and then ask them what books they've read to get them there. And so comment sales book. We'll get that out to you for free. Dwayne and I just really want to help.
Check out Sales Tactic Tales. Try to remember my name when I get to tell you about my success. Thanks, fella.
Let's go.
Hey, Sales Tactics. We don't know your name. Post it. Be bold. I want to put it all over YouTube right now and commit you to being the next hero that we train. And then you can go compete with Saad. So make sure you post it right now so I can throw it up there. Don't be scared. Come on, get that out. Here it is, guys. There he is, Mark Goodell. Watch that name. He's going to go kill it, and he is ready to make it public to the world that he's ready to do this. So everybody watch his name. He's going to be big in our program. So look excited. Alex says, sales books. Y'all are awesome. So glad I came across you guys. Alex, super excited. You love our program. And anybody else, we love helping you guys grow. So thanks for being part of us. And we look forward to seeing you guys at our next event. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you.